In 2026 I wanted to extend my Raspberry Pi 3B to handle new technologies. So we will install the OS Lite version 32-bit of Debian Trixie. With the Raspberry Pi imager the task is simple. I will select the OS other in the imager. We will take the 32-bit Lite version with no desktop. Select generic SD card 32 GB inserted on laptop. Type in hostname. I will enter it as our gateway. I want to use this as a ChirpStack gateway later. Select your location, time zone, and keyboard. Next enter your username and password. Please remember this as we will use this to log in later. Grant this permission as Windows will share the Wi-Fi credentials with the Imager app. Your Wi-Fi credentials of the laptop and password will automatically get loaded. Click Next, enable SSH. We will not use Raspberry Pi Connect. This gives the summary of what we have done and we will start writing to the SD card. Click Write, click the confirmation and wait for a few minutes for the process to be completed. After the write is finished, remove the SD card and boot the Raspberry Pi. The Pi will connect to your Wi-Fi, the same Wi-Fi as your laptop. After you boot your Raspberry Pi, using PuTTY connect to the Pi over Wi-Fi with username at the gateway name given. I have given our gateway.local. So my host name is pi at our gateway.local. I have connected for the first time. I will enter the password. We have to install the LightDM Desktop Manager to have a graphical desktop. I will give the command sudo apt-get install LightDM. After that is over I will give the command sudo apt-get update. Then we will give the command sudo raspi-config. We will select system options, the first one. Then we will select S5 boot options, which decides whether Pi is in desktop/command line mode. Then we will select B2 Desktop GUI. Then we will go to interface options. And select I3 to enable VNC. So that later I can connect through VNC viewer. After installing VNC I will click finish and reboot the Pi. Try to reconnect through VNC viewer. My host name r-gateway.local, enter username and password for Pi. So now we have logged on to the latest Debian Desktop Lite version for your Pi 3B. Since we have not installed the login manager we won't be able to log in. We will issue the following commands. I will post this in the descriptions also. Sudo apt update. Updates the package list from repositories. Sudo apt install -no install recommends Raspberry Pi -UI mods LightDM. Raspberry Pi user interface modules installs Raspberry Pi desktop interface themes, panel, menu. LightDM display manager handles graphical login screen. No, install, recommends installs only essential dependencies. Skips optional packages, keeps installation lighter/minimal. Enable LightDM. Configures LightDM to start automatically on boot. So every time the system starts, you'll get a GUI login screen instead of just a terminal. Start LightDM. Starts the LightDM service immediately, without reboot. This will switch you from terminal to a graphical login screen right away. These commands: install a lightweight desktop UI, set up a graphical login manager, enable and launch the GUI. Now we have the desktop ready. But the desktop is not having a terminal to execute commands. So we will install terminal by issuing command sudo apt install xterminal y. So now we have a desktop GUI Lite version of the latest Debian Trixie OS running on the Raspberry Pi 3B. Pi is ready to run the latest Python packages. We have a command terminal too. That's it. Stay connected.